Hello, students of West Seneca. This is Mr. Bystrak, your superintendent, checking in with you on our third week of our school closure. Over the past couple of weeks, I know you've worked with our teachers to develop the right structure and balance to communication that will help to facilitate a good and solid educational process moving forward. As I said in my message last week, I understand that this isn't going to be a perfect process. We're not expecting perfection from anyone. What we are expecting from our students, though, is that you're actively engaged in the learning process. What that means for you is that you're regularly checking in with your teachers, that you ask questions when you have questions, and that you try your best. Ultimately, I think we're all going to be very surprised and excited by some of the new and creative ideas that are stemming from this whole digital learning experience that our whole society is engaged in right now. Now, anytime that I talk to our students about the learning process, I always go back to the simple fact that it's an active process, not a passive process. This means that whatever you get out, put into it, you're going to get more out of it. This means that you are driving the car, you're not a passenger in the car. As educators, we work very hard to teach you skills and concepts, things like that, that will help to further your learning. But the most important thing that we work to teach you is the whole idea that learning is a lifelong event that just takes place. It's a process that really never stops. Ultimately, we want to be able to inspire in all of our students a love for learning, a curiosity in the world, a fascination with the world. All right, that inspires you to learn more about that world. And this stems well beyond the walls of our schools. If you ever get bored, all right, if you ever have some free time on your hands, which you may have a little bit more of now than you used to, go to our district website. Look at our mission statement. We have the best mission statement of any school district in the United States. That's a fact. I couldn't say it if it wasn't true. All right, let's not make other districts feel bad about that, but it's a true statement. All right, and one of my favorite parts of that mission statement talks about us wanting our students to be adaptable. All right, adaptable to change, changing circumstances. All right, I can think of no better event than the ones we're in right now in terms of the coronavirus and this whole idea of distance learning. All right, this ultimately is a massive, massive change, not just for our district, but for districts all over the country, and yet we're doing it. The most successful people, teachers, students, families, at the end of this school closure process, in terms of their education, the most successful people, the happiest people are going to be the ones that approach this with a flexible mindset and who are willing to adapt to changing circumstances. Something else I'd like for all of our students to keep in mind is the whole idea that you need to be kind on social media. All right, right now we need all the positivity that we can get. All right, and for so many people, this is the only means of communication that they have outside of their household. All right, this is it. All right, I would look at this the same way as if you're in the hallways of our schools, if you're in the cafeterias, classrooms. All right, every tweet, every post, every comment that you make on social media, you are helping to shape the fabric of this digital society that we have right now. All right, and you're either helping or hurting. Everything you do either helps or hurts. There's no middle ground. All right, again, just like if you were in the cafeteria at school, you can't stand back and say, no, I'm not a part of it. If you're on social media, you're a part of it. What I'm looking for from all of our students right now is to find ways to be positive on social media. It is more important now than ever before. Now, for our younger students watching, I'd like you to just lean into the camera a little bit, get a little bit closer. Okay, it's going to be important. Whoa, 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 back up. Give me a little bit of space. All right, that's a little too close. Okay, so when I was a kid, I can tell you that in my house, I had my favorite place to read books. I had my favorite place to listen to music or to play music or to draw or write. All right, you probably have those now. I know you've been doing lots of good reading and learning at home. We want to know what those places are. All right, so all those students, get your parents' permission. All right, but take some pictures of yourself in those cool spaces, whether you're reading or playing an instrument or learning whatever it is. All right, your parents, all right, remember, get their permission, but they can send them to friends and family. Parents, you can even post them to our Facebook page on our district website. All right, remember, students, okay, this is important stuff, and you get your parents' permission, but we really want to know what you guys are doing at home. We want to see your new learning spaces. All right, to all of our students watching, just a few things that I would like to leave you with. Be safe. Be kind on social media. Find ways to be positive. All right. Actively participate in your learning. That is critical. And read. All right. I may have mentioned reading in my last message. It's kind of important, so I'm going to say it again. Read. Okay. Very important. All right. Until next week, I want everybody to stay safe. Again, take care and read.